Hey Gemini Cancer, welcome into your love reading here for Venus's retrograde from March 1st through April 12th. I hope that this message finds you in divine alignment, and I thank you so much for being here and for all your love and support. All right, we're just going to take a quick look at what's shifting for you during this time frame, so let's get into it. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Gemini Cancers during Venus's retrograde? All right, we've got 3 to 1, and just for a moment of joy. Just for the heck of it is really what I'm hearing too, just for the heck of it. 3 to 1, just for the heck of it. Eruption of light at the bottom. 10 and 46 could be relevant numbers. Oh, you've got a 4-card reading. My first of this series. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Something definitely about the heart chakra, okay? And the throat chakra, so the higher chakras maybe in general could be very significant for you to remain in alignment with. All right, now y'all know I gotta check and see if it's fitting on the screen for you. No, of course not. Of course not. All right. How are we feeling about that? Yeah? Okay. $52 and $34 could also be significant. 34 breaks down into a 7. 52 also breaks down into a 7. 46 becomes a 10, so 10, 10, or 1, 1, or 11, 11 could also be something here for you, okay? Something of significance. I think you are getting a glimpse of your connection to definitely, you know, your ancestors or God, universe, nature, spirit with the ancient ones. But more or less, this sense of what energy comes from you. Like maybe there's this more awareness of your aura here, Gemini Cancer, or your own energy. It does feel like there could be some sort of spiritual activity going on with you during Venus's retrograde, where 3 to 1, like maybe a moment where your mind, body, soul, or spirit come into alignment for just a moment of joy, which kind of connects you to the all of you, the ancient ones, and maybe kind of gives you some hope or some courage in trusting your becoming process, is what I'm hearing, your becoming process. Some of you are going to really learn how to trust in what you're becoming. Trust in your evolution. Trust in the changes that are with you, around you, happening internally and externally. Okay. So, let's learn a little bit more about what's going on here. Okay, I'm just going to read the quick kind of overview, and I'm not going to do the poems, all right? It says, this oracle holds a message for you that new life is upon you now. You are being reborn and will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. So, right, whatever you are here to co-create, with the divine in order to anchor in whatever your portion or whatever your assignment is. For some of you, it's like you're here on assignment to anchor in some part of the divinity timeline that's trying to, well, not even trying to, that is building itself. Okay, I feel like I've talked to y'all about that quite a bit, about your role and your purpose in this awakening age that we've all incarnated under. I also feel, with just for a moment of joy, it's kind of like you've done the heavy lifting, you've done the dirty work that you needed to do, the shadow work you needed to do here, Gemini, Cancer. Now the challenge might feel like, how do you let yourself be free? How do you let yourself have more joy, seek joy? I just heard without punishment. Without punishment. So maybe this is calling to the forefront of your mind your relationship with discipline, Gemini, Cancer, and how that might be playing a role in what you're becoming. Okay, let's talk about it. 46. All right, it says, in this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to the apparent problems at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. There is help awaiting your invitation always. Why not let it in and let joy in too? You are being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to dissemble yourself a little bit or a lot, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface, without rhyme or reason other than just because it lives. So joy lives within you, and it wants to be freed. It wants to be a part of your experience here. It wants to be a part of this moment that you're in, this moment of time. And so there could be something blocking that joy from coming through. And maybe that's what you'll focus on for Venus's retrograde, whatever's blocking that joy. Okay, but this is feeling like a message maybe from the ancient ones to you, Gemini, Cancer energies. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, it says, you have taken a leap in personal growth. If you are still testing in the physical world, trying to translate your inner changes into outer experiences, take heed. It's only a matter of time before you see reflected back to you in your physical world what you have become, you got becoming, what you have become within. And you will see it mirrored back to you in the eyes of those around you and in sacred relationship too. So a mirror, a divine mirror is coming in for you during Venus's retrograde so that you can see you through the eyes of God, through the eyes of the universe, through the eyes of nature, and compile those images or that viewpoint into your new, almost like identity. So something about your first house could be very active during Venus retrograde. You might have Venus in your first house. Just take it only as it resonates, okay? But you do have this divine mirror presenting itself to you so that you can see how you are merging from 3 to 1, or merging from this fragmented sense of self into unity consciousness. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, Gemini, Cancer. Let's talk about becoming. Okay. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here too that a relationship or project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way. Give it breathing room and it will be, give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be. Even without a clear direction or plan, sometimes even because of that, there's an inner plan that can come to fruition. So You might not see all that you're becoming, Gemini Cancer. You might not fully understand why these petals are falling off or why these new petals are forming within you. But there is something very unique happening in your life, and it feels like Venus retrograde is trying to point that out to you in a way that is comforting, especially with that just a moment for joy. Okay, let's pull some tarot on this. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this 3 to 1 for Gemini Cancer. What's going on with 3 to 1? Okay, so opening up that heart chakra with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure my deck is upright. Yeah, the 8 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. The moment you let that guard down, the moment you start to live in a existence, in a reality where you don't have to be guarded, and again, that can all be created by the mind. Keep that in mind. Your trust in your safety might be a big thing right now. Feeling emotionally safe with those around you, or maybe even with yourself, or in a relationship or partnership. Facing what makes you feel like you can't, you can't be open or hopeful or optimistic. Maybe you are opening your heart in hopes of getting into that 4 of Wands. Like you're positioning yourself for your partnership, maybe some sort of ideal relationship you have in mind. Yeah, because what might be in front of you might not be it. Page of Swords, okay? Like, there's something that's still a little immature about the energy. Or you might think a little different or feel a little different than those around you or those that you kind of socialize with. Maybe you feel like people don't understand you, Gemini Cancer. Like you talk about things and they're like, what? You got the Moon and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. What's your relationship with discipline? And the 8 of Swords was in reverse. What's your relationship with discipline? What's deep down you might not have been acknowledging up to this point, or what Venus's retrograde will get you to acknowledge, yeah, the Queen of Swords, is that there might be a little bit of fear, there might be a little bit of worry, there might be a little bit of doubt in yourself that makes you unsatisfied with what you have available to you, or kind of like unsatisfied with your relationships and connections, or the people you are around, or partnerships you're a part of. Yeah, the King of Pentacles would definitely have a lot of business partnerships. This could be energy you're embodying here, Gemini Cancer, okay? Or you're this Queen of Swords, maybe in relationship with the King of Pentacles. So you're seeing how you might be holding yourself in this 5 of Pentacles energy, and might be more skeptical towards love and relationship than you're willing to admit. Yeah, maybe even how like this Devil card is closing off one person. Yeah, it's like it could be fear that's blocking you. But fear of vulnerability with the Moon, sure. Fear of instability. Maybe for a while here, Gemini Cancer, any form of joy brought about instability in some way. Maybe that's been the experience. Maybe that's what the divine is trying to get you to look at, trying to get you to sort through, redefine, or rewrite a little. Now, this falling under Ancient Ones with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Maybe there is this deep-rooted fear or deep-seated fear of being alone. So to avoid having to feel that loneliness or to connect with someone just to feel alone, it's like, I'd rather be alone. Yeah, you'd rather have your guard up. Nine of Wands. You maybe do have some ancient ones protecting you from some sort of fear energy, or that could be the mirror. That could be the mirror. What are you really afraid of when it comes to love, Gemini, Cancer? Because I think that's the root of all of this. Why are you afraid of love? Why does fear feel more comfortable to you? It's kind of what I'm getting, the Two of Pentacles, because you know how to navigate it better. You know how to build from that space of fear rather than that space of love. And that is a true testament and a true story for so many people. I mean, don't ever feel alone in that battle with yourself, Gemini, Cancer. So many people operate and motivate or feel better motivated or work better under pressure, under that type of scrutiny that devil energy can bring, under that sense of worthlessness, trying to earn your value, earn your keep, earn your place, earn your spot, earn your respect, earn your admiration, earn the loyalty. We could go on and on, right? You know that dance. You know that dance. It's a dance that your ancestors have maybe even done. It's a dance that many people in multiple lifetimes have had to learn in order to survive. So this could be you facing that survival mindset or that survivor energy, and almost transmuting it into the victor. Because survivor still has a little bit of that tinge of been through the gauntlet, gone through the fire, still got the burns, I'm still bandaged up, I survived, almost as if it's super recent. Now, it could be for some of y'all, so you might need to make peace with that survivor energy that you're carrying right now and know that it'll shift and it'll change. But some of you, this gauntlet that you've gone through, this fire walk or whatever, fire swim for some of you, I guess that's interesting, a fire swim, whatever that trying time, that trial might have been, it might be a little bit further away from you. So this pulls into question, what baggage are you carrying, Gemini, Cancer? And how can you let this divine mirror that's showing itself to you get you excited about all that you are becoming, as opposed to what it's taking for you to become it? It's almost, I feel, the opposite of enjoy the journey. Don't focus on the destination, enjoy the journey. It's almost like Spirit is saying, no, focus on the destination. The journey doesn't matter. In a way, of course it matters because it hurts. Of course it matters because it's difficult. But that's interesting. It's almost like what you will remember the most, what will be merged into your soul, is the reward, the receiving of that destination, or getting to that space. That is going to be almost like a core memory is about to be made or revealed to you. Maybe you're either making it in real time so that it sticks with you from this moment forward, or it's being brought up to you by these ancient ones, like kind of like a Mufasa to Simba in the water moment or in the sky moment. I know I use a lot of Disney movies, but I feel like Spirit gives me those references because so many people can relate to it because they've seen it, as opposed to something that might be more specific or niche for me. So please bear that in mind. I'm honestly, I do enjoy Disney movies, but I don't watch them all like that. Like, I'm not a Disney stan. But for whatever reason, that just comes. Maybe you guys have kids. Maybe that's why it's like you're hearing Lion King in the background for the 40th time this week. You know what I mean? The same movie over and over again. Anyway, okay, so we've got that Knight of Pentacles. I think this Divine Mirror is trying to get you to slow down a little bit as well, too, Gemini, Cancer. So heed that if that feels right for you. The Hierophant. Whoa. And the Four of Wands. That's what I'm talking about, Gemini, Cancer. Let's go. That's what I mean. Sitting here with the Three of Wands, positioning yourself to receive what it is that you're getting signs and synchronicities and messages to. It's almost like the Divine's been telling you to open your heart, Gemini, Cancer. Work on that heart chakra. Get yourself positioned. Go do this right quick. Go get that out of the way. And you don't really know why, but you feel that feeling of preparation. You're getting prepped for a moment of joy after maybe even a little bit of a dark night of a soul or a lot of struggle maybe. And, you know, we all have our struggles and it's okay. We all have to have our learning curves and our learning moments. But this feels like a turn in the tide for you, Gemini, Cancer, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love to see that because this is kind of like what you exactly would want to use these transits for. This transformation. All right, what's being shown to me through the great ancient mirror, and then let me work on it, right? I'm no longer willing to turn a blind eye because I think this desire for joy is what's crowning your soul a little bit. It's what's pulling at you. So you are becoming someone who can be successful in relationships, even if your past would say something different. Yeah. You're becoming a star. A star in the making here, Gemini, Cancer, okay? And the King of Wands, a visionary. You got to see yourself as that, though. Yeah, so you might be partly, some of y'all might be in this phase of building that confidence still a little bit, which is okay. You've got the Five of Swords. You've got the Six of Swords. You've got the Fool energy. Yeah. You're starting to see the path forward. You will, for some of y'all. Yeah. And the Three of Swords. Hopefully this is all on camera. Give me a second. Let me do another check. Close enough. You guys maybe know that that's the Three of Swords. Or you know what? I'll do this. Let me pull them in a little bit. There we go. That's probably good now. Okay. So, wow. I think you definitely will have a lot to celebrate after experiencing this Three of Swords. Or it's like maybe your ancestors are also celebrating you freeing yourself from this Three of Swords energy. Getting hopeful about what can still happen for you. So, not giving up. Not losing hope. That seems to be a bit of a theme here during Venus's retrograde. What's being revealed isn't to trigger, although if that's necessary, it's necessary. It's to help strategize. It's to help bring clear mental energy. So some of you maybe have Venus in Gemini or Cancer tuning in. But it's to help you make clear-minded and wise choices and decisions from here on out. So really kind of anchoring in those lessons. Some of you could have Venus in Capricorn because I'm hearing Saturn. Or your Saturn and Venus are in the same house. So they influence one another. Okay, we've got the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting some aces in. Eight of Cups. Okay. Which will help you walk away from this King of Pentacles. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles. This does feel like a little bit of justice here for some injustice you've maybe been dealing with. For me to even bring up Capricorn, your 10th house. Venus could be in your 10th house. Or Saturn. So you've had to learn a lot of lessons about discipline. So speaking of your relationship with discipline, you've had to learn the value of discipline, or you will, in order to break through to this newness that you are hoping for, wishing for, Star card, seeing yourself in. All right. They want me to pull just from there in the High Priestess. Perfect. Perfect place to stop. All right. Ooh, yeah, I think that Venus retrograde is going to come in and relieve some very heavy burdens off of you, Gemini Cancer placements, because it feels like there's been so much thought poured into what you want this Magician energy to create for you, where you want this Wheel of Fortune to land you, okay? You've had and maybe have gone through so many enlightenments or moments of enlightenment that maybe were disguised in stagnation, disguised in slow growth or no movement or no change, repetitive energy. I just feel like that's been such a struggle for somebody in this energy. And I think through Venus's retrograde, you're going to better understand the level of detachment needed and necessary for you to be in that Six of Wands, Four of Wands energy. Some of you are going to finally gain independence from a particular relationship or connection, the energy of it, so that you can welcome in and create something new. And I also feel like if that's something you're resonating with, your path to this Nine of Pentacles is protected with the Seven of Wands because of the Ten of Wands work that you've already done, or you've shown to your ancient ones or reflected back that you could handle. Like, this Ace of Pentacles is going to come right on time. This next step to whatever that star energy is for you will come right on time. So don't forget to have joy even in these moments. Don't limit your sense of joy just because the fullness of the blessings coming towards you haven't fully manifested yet. It's like you can get excited about it now. I do feel a sense of restraint around that, though. That strength in the Seven of Cups. Like, despite even not fully understanding, you still trusted the expressions of your intuition trying to guide you. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just going to keep pulling, okay? Clarify expression and intuition. Thank you. Right, and like I was saying, Four of Pentacles in reverse was your first card out. Opening up your heart chakra. Being open to receiving abundance. Like, again, like I'm saying, not the how isn't important. How it all comes together isn't important. It's the fact that it does come together. That Spirit's trying to get you to trust through your intuition, through the expressions of your intuition, which would be synchronicities, okay? signs, signals, messages. Okay. Divine masculine. So maybe you are divine masculine rising. Okay. Maybe this is the divine masculine within you coming into this alignment. You started out with 3 to 1. I just heard missing piece. So this divine masculine energy might have been the missing piece to this heart chakra awakening that's not only happening within you, Gemini, Cancer, but is happening throughout the collective consciousness. Okay, that's what that age of Aquarius energy is really rooted in, the 4th chakra, the 4th dimension. Okay, you've got reflection. Like I said, the ancient ones are acting as a mirror. Oi, if my sleeves don't cause enough havoc on this board, Lord have mercy. All right. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. The message drives me nuts. Okay. I do not know why that bothers me so, but it just does. It just does. So maybe that's even a part of it. Like, alignment is so needed and necessary for you, or this is what this Venus retrograde is bringing you towards. Alignment with a reflection of your divine masculinity, regardless of your gender. That could come in the form of a relationship. That could be internal. Okay, your divine masculine could be living in your heart chakra, and you're awakening through your heart chakra to merge into that energy. Okay. Oh, expression supports our ability to bring out true essence through many different forms of communication. Intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the 3-dimensional reality, which again, beyond the 3D, 3rd dimension, 3rd chakra, solar plexus, solar world, solar system, is 4D heart chakra energy, which supports our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. Okay, so your capacity to love deeply is what governs you access, or grants you access into that 4D energy, which might be where your divine masculine energy lives, whether this is internally or being reflected to you through a person. So you, if this is about love and relationships for you, like romantically, you will meet your divine masculine through the heart chakra, through the heart space. So you will be like-hearted. They will be a reflection of your heart. So maybe it's important during Venus's retrograde to kind of reconnect with what is in your heart, seeing your heart for the truth of what it is. Like, know your heart so you can know your divine masculine. Yeah, and then that's your union. So if you are disconnected to the heart, you got to work on that connection. If you don't trust your heart, you got to build that trust up, okay? If you don't speak from the heart, you got to work through that, right? So that can be in a multitude of forms. So this union then occurs only in a matter of time, or in divine timing. A lot of 4s here too. So again, 4 could be an important number. You got surrender. Maybe there's a need to surrender time and trust that you're already in union for some of y'all. I feel like if you already are in union, even if it's not manifested or reflected back to you in the 3D just yet, you've had a dream about this union, either recently or one that you can recollect that connects with this. And like that might have been the divine telling you, no, see, look, it's happening even if you can't see it. So maybe you're starting to be able to see through your heart chakra, which will then help you see that you're already in union with your divine masculine. And so this is romantic love. Let's go, Gemini, Cancer. You're already in union with your divine masculine. They're already a reflection of you. So anything you might be struggling to accept within them is something that you might be blocked within yourself. So that's why getting to know your heart will help you understand this person better. For some of you, this is absolutely a divine counterpart you are coming into union with. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. That's awesome, okay? So union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. I really do wish these were written differently. Oh, it bugs me so much when a word is used to define that word. No. It irks me. But anyway. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love in life. And that is what we're working on. Case in point, why I just got frustrated. Right? I got to surrender the control of wanting the cards to be accurate or kind of flow eloquently in a way. But that's okay. That's okay. We read them nonetheless. They're beautiful nonetheless. Right? So maybe that's even for me to even go off like that. Maybe you need to know that. Despite the imperfections, this connection is still beautiful. Or any sort of imperfection you see might be a reflection of you. So if you can't love that imperfection, it might be difficult to love this divine masculine, or vice versa. If you're the divine masculine, it might be difficult to love your divine feminine if you are picking yourself apart or you can't accept your imperfections, okay? But you got romantic love here. You do have a reflection of romantic love either already connected to you or coming into your 3D reality. And that romantic love, again, supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. So you do have conscious love connecting with you. You will be in union with a reflection and expression of your divine intuition. Okay, which awakens the heart or lives in the heart and connects you to your divine masculine. So y'all are, again, energetically in the ethers always. Clearly you're connected, but I feel like you've already had a dream about this person that would confirm what I'm saying here, okay? So let me know in the comments if you so choose. I love to hear from you guys, but I thank you so much for tuning in, and I do hope that this message serves you well. For Venus is retrograde, I'll catch you in our next one. Namaste.